Today on GoPro Tips and Tricks, we unbox the vented helmet strap mount. So this is the vented helmet strap mount from GoPro, and it can attach your GoPro camera to any vented bike, ski, kayak, or similar sports helmet. One size fits all. Now, I've used this in quite a few mounting videos on my channel, so I'm not going to go through entirely how to use it and how it works and what it is, but I am going to unbox it and talk a little bit about who needs it and whose it is for. What it comes with is a base plate for your GoPro. That's right here. You can slide a buckle mount into this. And then there's two large webbing straps, so one on either side of the vented strap. There's also two buckles, two plastic buckles here, which these straps can pass through. So when you go to attach this to your helmet, you would pass these loops through your helmet. So you need two vents, so this will go in one vent and then out the other vent, and then you'd pass the strap through the buckle and then tighten it down. This mount is really cool because it's not permanent. It's one of the GoPro mounts which you can throw onto any helmet you want and mount your GoPro to it. So to me, the value of this mount is being able to hook this onto a friend's helmet or anything like that, and being able to share the experience of using a GoPro with them without having to use up one of the precious sticky mounts. This mount is not as secure, or maybe not as secure, but not as stable as the sticky mounts. If you do not get it tight enough and you don't have a flat spot on your helmet, there is the ability for the mount to shake up and down a little bit or forward and back because it doesn't have that much stability this way just because of the size of the base. So you can get a little bit of rocking motion in it. That can be worsened if you don't manage to get it tight. What I like to do when I tighten this, I put both hands on it with the clips open. I then crank down with my thumbs, my hand, and then I lock the latches down when I have it super tight. So this mount is great because you can easily share your camera with friends, and it also works out well on some bike helmets that don't have the ability to accept the sticky mounts. So in that sense, this mount can be really, really helpful. And I have had a couple bike helmets I put my GoPro on where I've had to use this because the sticky mounts simply don't work on it. I've also used this mount in a couple other places for some DIY mounts. I've used it on the bow of a kayak by wrapping these loops through various parts of the kayak, which allowed me to get a very stable shot. Again, the problem with that was how narrow the base plate was. It did rock back and forth a little bit if I was too rough on it, but most of the time it was fairly stable. So that was an overview of who the vented helmet strap mount is for and where I use it. I do love the mount and I find it quite versatile, and again, a great mount to give someone to let them use a GoPro without actually having to use up a sticky mount because they may only be using it once. Thank you guys for watching. This was another GoPro tips and tricks video. If you've enjoyed it, please make sure you subscribe, check out my channel for lots more videos, and like the video. Until next time, thank you very much for watching.